Hey you guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you've joined me today because we are going to talk about my new favorite thing, which is our owner's locker. I'm going to give you a full review from our very first experience, tell you what it is, what we put in it. This is not a sponsored video, and as always, you can trust I will give you an unbiased opinion, and I'm really glad that you're here. All right, so in a nutshell, what owner's locker is a big bin that you put your stuff in that you always use when you're in Orlando. They come to your hotel and pick it up. They store it in an air-conditioned unit, and when you come back to Orlando, they have it delivered to your hotel. It's as easy as that. It does not have to be a Disney hotel. It can be any hotel in Orlando, and you do not have to be a Disney Vacation Club member to utilize this service, although most Disney Vacation Club members find it is very helpful, especially if you're like our family and you typically stay in a 1 or a 2 bedroom. Now, I'd heard about it for a really long time, and I finally pulled the trigger this year. We were driving down because of the great unpleasantness, and I'm like, okay, this is a great opportunity for me to pack the car with all the things that I want to put in the owner's locker. I did a full video over on Patreon, and I'll put the link below if you're interested in that, where I really went over the specifics of everything that I put in there, the process of how I decided and measuring it out. What I did was I took a white, like Rubbermaid bin that was similar to the size, and I loaded that up before we went, so I was fairly certain that everything that I wanted to put in there would fit. Obviously, your family's needs are going to be different than my family's needs, so your list could be totally different than mine. I read a lot of lists online, and people put everything in there from a crock pot to an inflatable mattress to a lot of people who have young ones will put extra diapers and wipes and things like that in there, so it really depends on your individual family. But yeah, I really am really excited about the service. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the clip of me showing you the bin at the Grand Floridian, and me just a little bit of a short clip of what it looked like when it was full. So let's roll the tape. Is that what we call it? Tape? I don't know. Okay, you guys, there she is. Our very first owner's locker. If you're not DVC, you get purple. If you are DVC, you get blue. And someone had asked me if you can use this whether you bought direct or resale. Absolutely, and you can get the discount for DVC whether you bought direct or resale. So you open it up, and the dimensions are all on their website. They have these dividers, which I may or may not use. I have to decide once I get everything packed up. And then this little tackle box that, again, I may or may not use once I get everything packed up and organized. So I have kind of the bucket of stuff set aside. So now I just have to get it all in there. And most importantly, I have to do an inventory of what's in there. So when I go to pack up next time, I remember what the heck is in here. Okay, I've got everything loaded up except for the fan. And that will go in the morning because we're going to use it tonight. But yeah, I've got a whole list that I'll show you guys everything that's in here. It's a lot, but it's what will help our family, and it certainly is what will help me have less to pack. So I'll just put the lid on. We'll pop the zip ties, which are right here. We'll zip tie it closed, and then we will leave it with Bell Services when we leave in the morning. And when I'm ready to come back, I will just call them and they will bring it to us. Now, they gave us this really long list of do's and don'ts and pricing and scheduling visits and all that, but I'll go over all of that more when I do the video. Okay, so I'm not sure why I didn't film longer when I was loading it. I think I was really tired that night, if I'm going to be honest. But what I do have is my full list from their website. I love that there's a space for you to put in a full inventory of everything that you put in there. So let's look at my list and see what I put in there. And as I'm pulling that up, I know a lot of you are like, how much does this cost, Jen? Well, let me tell you. Okay, so it's $75 for your membership fee. And then the moderate plan is $85 a year. Hold on, Walter wants to come in. And then hi Scooby, the moderate plan is $85 a year, and that's one round trip. And the deluxe plan is $150 a year. And that's unlimited round trips. And then you can purchase additional round trips for $27.50 for your first locker and $13.75 for each additional locker if you have more than one. Now, yes, Disney Vacation Club members get a significant discount. And this is all DVC members, not just those that purchase direct, because they've actually partnered with them. So when you log into dvcmember.com, there's actually a page where you're going to click on an exclusive link that takes you to the discount. When we signed up, the discount was that we got the first 6 months for free, but that is always subject to change. I think they just did it to where now it's a year that you get for free. So it can be a phenomenal deal for DVC members. And whether or not you save money really kind of depends on why you're doing it. For us, I'm not really sure that it saves us money. It's more that it's the convenience of it, because we get checked bags for free with our airline. But I do love that I won't have to check a bag, and that a lot of those things that I was always either forgetting or having to schlep down there are just already there waiting for me the next time that we come back. So here is what is on our list of things. Okay, are you ready? Brita water pitcher, coffee filters, full-size contact solution, cooking spray, full-size body lotion, an extra blanket, because I'm always getting cold, and especially in the villas, like we'll be on the couch watching a movie or something, and I want a little throw blanket, so I have that in there. A plug-in floor fan, not a huge one. I got it from Target, but it's pretty decent size. Happy about that. A first aid kit, and we put everything in there that you could possibly need when you're at Disney. Everything from a thermometer to moleskin. There's a pair of scissors in there, Advil, all of the things one needs. Band-Aids, of course, all of that sort of thing. My hair diffuser. If you saw my packing video, you know how important that is. And I did finally find a travel hair diffuser that fits on all of the Disney blow dryers. So that is in there. I'll put the link below in case you want that. Laundry stuff. So detergent, softener, and also the Shout color catchers so that I can do mixed loads. Ponchos and my packable rain jacket, because #Florida. Extra park bags, just the little sling backpacks that we've collected over the years, because those are always helpful to have. Pump soap. I do not like the bar soap. I have to have pump soap when we go. I actually found the soft soap that's not actually even a pump. It's just like a flip top, which I thought would be better for not leaking. So I have 3 of those that are there. Plus then when we go to put it back in, I just have to close the cap. Does that make sense? I'm hoping that makes sense. Disposable razors, salt and pepper, some cold weather gear. I have a black zip up extra jacket, some really inexpensive gloves, and a scarf. And if any of you have ever been down there when a cold front comes through Florida, number 1, it can catch you by surprise. And number 2, Disney will charge you a lot to buy scarves and things. We once were there when with the wind chill, it was like 37 degrees, which it was cold. So you definitely wanted a little bit of winter gear. So I've got some of that. Sunscreen, 2 bottles of lotion and 2 bottles of spray. And I did check the expiration dates on those, and they're not until 2024. I've got 3 Tervis bottles. I've got toothbrushes and toothpaste, enough to last the whole family forever. I've got Tums, Vaseline, a wine opener, and wine stoppers. They do usually have a wine opener in the rooms, but I find they're usually not very good wine openers. So I packed one that I know is the kind that I like. And yeah, I think that's everything. So I was easily able to fit all that in our locker and, just zip tied it up, and then they whisked it away. I'm really excited about this service. And of course, as I said earlier, the biggest thing for me is the convenience, because now when I go down in September, literally all I have to worry about is my clothes and my makeup. Now, I know some women that keep like a whole extra set of makeup. I was a little oogie about that. Plus I don't have 2 sets of my makeup, but knowing that especially things like sunscreen and full-size toiletries and things like that, my fan. We've talked about my fan, my need to have my fan in Florida. It's a very big deal. Just knowing that those things are there, like I'm already less stressed about packing for our trip. So I think it can really be a great service. It is not free. I mean, it does cost some money and you'll have to weigh for yourself. If you usually pay checked bag fees, this could save you money quite quickly. Once we're all back to traveling again, I'm actually thinking of some of my UK friends who not only come for 2 weeks at a time, but really struggle with going over their allotment on the weight of their luggage. This could be a huge savings for you guys. And just knowing that when you're ready to go, that all of your stuff is down there and you're all set. So yeah, it's just one more little thing to make your Disney life easier. And whenever I come across these things, I love to share them with you guys. Not sponsored, don't have a discount code, but I'm really happy to share it. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, I really wish that you would. We are so close to 20,000 subscribers. And in fact, it may have already happened by the time this video goes up. So yeah, just thank you to everybody. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can find the link to my Patreon below. And also, if you're watching this during the month of June, don't forget to donate to the Trevor Project. We have raised over $4,000, which blows my mind. Anyway, have a great day. Whatever you're doing, I hope you're being really good to each other, and I'll see you next time. Bye.